Today, we're going into Canva to take a look at how to edit a video. Hi, I'm Coach Mona G. And today, in this day and age, you really need to have some sort of a video editing software or app that you can use. For example, maybe you want to take your Facebook Live and turn it into a YouTube video, but you want to make a little intro or an outro to just make it better, to make it more vibrant, to add a music bed, etc. Or maybe you want to take some footage that you've done and combine some B-roll footage, which is footage that somebody else took, but it's appropriate to your theme or your topic, and use those together. Well, today that's what we're going to do. We're hopping into Canva Video Editor so I can show you around a little bit. Now, this request comes from Kim Granata Clark, who owns a company called Ergonomics and You. Kim is upping her game on social media, and she was specifically interested in editing video on Canva. So, Kim, this one is for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to head over to Canva. Oops, wait a minute, where am I? Happens all the time. All right, share screen, and we are headed over to Canva. Let me get rid of that, and here we go. So here we are on the home page of Canva. And when you want to create a video from scratch, you're simply going to you can type in video right up here in the search area, or you can scroll along this area right here that shows you some of the more popular type of graphics that you can design. So I'm scrolling along and I'm looking for video, and notice that this one is 1920 by 1080. So that is a typical video format for YouTube or long form video. That would be the same video format that you're using on a Facebook Live. So I'm going to simply choose that one. And here that takes us to the Canva video editor. Now, if I were creating an intro or an outro, I could come right over here, see where it says search video templates, and I could just go YouTube intro. And it's going to take me to all of these templates that Canva designers have created. And if you're taking a look at them, you can see right here, it shows you how many seconds this particular video is. And when you hover over it, you can see sort of a little mini preview of what that video is going to do. So if we were creating a YouTube channel, I might want to consider something like this one. When I just click on it, boom, it fills up the screen. And you'll notice that what happens down here, this is called the timeline. And this little arrow looking thing is called the playhead. And you can position this playhead anywhere in the video that you like. I'm pressing my finger down and just kind of scrolling across so I can see what it looks like. Or I can position the playhead at the very beginning and press this play button, and then I can see what it looks like. Now, if I want to, let me see, maybe I want to add another clip to this video. I would come down here to the timeline and simply click on this add a page. Now, it's calling it a page, but it's actually another frame of the video. So I'm going to click on that. And now let's see, let's find something that kind of goes along with that. Oh gosh, gee. We want to, of course, let people know that we want them to subscribe to our channel. And that is not what I wanted to do. But in any event, if I wanted to add some B-roll, what I would do is come over here to this navigation area, and I would go down right here where it says videos. Click on that little video tab. And now these are all B-roll video clips that I can insert into my video. And it doesn't matter what length they are, because I can shorten them or I can add a couple of them to increase the length. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to use this one. I'm simply I've already added the page. I'm going to click on that. And then if I decided that I wanted this video clip to fill the entire screen, that's a very simple process. I'm simply going to go, oh goodness, okay, not edit video. Shoot, I just did this a minute ago. Shoot. Okay. Oh, resize. Nope, that's not it either. Well, I just did this a second ago. That just goes to show you that the memory isn't quite what it used to be yesteryear. But in any event, one way that I can do this is to just stretch this out to fill my screen. But there's also just another little button that you can hit, and that's going to make it fill the entire screen. All right. So now say this particular piece of video that I have right here is 41.7 seconds long. That is really long. To make that shorter, I'm going to come down here to the end and see my little finger. Once I get the double arrow, then I'm going to press down and simply move to the left. And now I've made it 6.6 seconds, or I can continue and make it 5 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever you want. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how to add music to this video. Come over here to the very left-hand navigation area and go down to the section that says audio. I'm going to click on audio. And when I do, it's going to give me my recently used audio clips that I've done. And then it's giving me some different genres that I can choose from. For example, happy, pop, epic, piano music, instrumental, etc., or those that contain vocals. Now, I don't recommend using those with vocals for an intro unless it's really right spot on with what your message, your brand messaging is. But let's just say, for example, I wanted to use this one. All I'm going to do is put my playhead at the beginning, and I'm going to click. Well, if I want to preview it, I'm going to click on this little play symbol right here so I can hear it. All right, I can stop that, and I can see this design looks very ultra contemporary, but that's sort of got like a country sound to it. So let me come down and find something that's more in the, I was looking for pop. Oh, okay. Here's a pop. No. No. So that one has a really dynamic sound. So I could use something like that, and I could just press on it right here. This little play button let me preview what the audio is, but when I actually go into the center and click on it, now notice what happened down here at the bottom. It added that entire audio clip. So if I want to see or listen to how it goes along with my video, I bring my playhead to the beginning and press play. That actually goes quite nice. Actually, that went really nice because it's kind of got a digital electro feel about it, and that music kind of went along with it, especially at the beginning. Now, again, you can keep on just adding different pages until you get your design finished. If I wanted to import some video that I had produced, not B-roll, which is available in Canva under video, but something that I had produced, I would simply come over here to this side in the navigation area once again, scroll upwards to uploads and click on uploads. And then you'll notice the choices are images, videos, and audio. I'm going to select video in this case, and I'm looking for some 1920 by 1080 video that I did. So here's an example right here. Maybe I want to click on the plus sign and add this 1-minute video.
I totally get it. The struggle is real. If you didn't grow up with a cell phone or a device in your hand, then you're most likely struggling, just like I did with social media.
And I'm going to stop it. So now I've inserted some video footage that I created, and then I also inserted some video footage down here on the timeline. Well, both of these are from Canva. This one is to welcome them to the channel. And then this is kind of a little, I don't know, talker, if you will, or not talker, but a display of what the channel is about, digital marketing. And then it's me going, I get it. The struggle is real. If you didn't grow up with social media, blah, blah, blah. And we've added our music or our audio section right down here at the bottom. So now let's go ahead and take a look, bringing the playhead back to the beginning by just pressing at the beginning. And let's see what we got.
I totally get it. The struggle is real.
Okay.
If you didn't grow up.
So notice what happened when the video that I added came in, the music bed was still playing on the bottom for the music that came from Canva. And that music bed is stretched all the way to the end. But just like your video timeline, I can come here to the music timeline, whoops, and grab a hold of that end and make it shorter so that it stops when I start talking. Okay, so let's say right there. Now let's go back and take a look at it now.
I totally get it. The struggle is real.
Now, what I noticed there is that was really a hard transition. It went from that electro kind of music straight into a totally different kind of music with me talking, going, I get it. So I might want to consider coming in between there. See how that little, when I hovered over that area, I got this little plus, which is to add a page, or this one right here, the little arrow looking thing, I can add a transition. So all I do is just click on that little transition, and then I have these transitions to choose from. Again, you can preview them by hovering over each one and see what it does. So see how that's going left to right or right to left, circle, color swipe. Oh, I kind of like that one. I like that color swipe. I'm going to choose that. And now let's go take a look once again. Another thing is that you don't really want to have that intro music really long, 10 seconds. While it doesn't seem like it would be very long, you can lose people's attention right after about 3 or 4 seconds. So I'm going to come down here, look for that little double-headed arrow, and I'm going to make this portion much shorter. I'm going to say like, oh, I don't know, 3.5 seconds long. I'm also going to shorten this one by grabbing, whoops, the little ends again. And I'm going to make that also 3 seconds. You can see the time changing here, but also you can see up here, if you wanted to cut the video as an example, you can also click on that 3.5 seconds and use this to stretch out or shorten your video. I'm going to keep that just at 3 seconds. Okay. Now, if I wanted to make this a little bit more personal, because I'm welcoming them to my channel, but there's no branding on here. So what I can do is come over here once again in the left-hand navigation area, and I'm going to go to where I have my branding, and I'm going to look for, I know what I'm looking for, and I'm not seeing it there. Let's see, I guess I could add this. Whoops, no, I can't add that. I could add my Coach Mona G, make that, I really was trying to put it on there, but I guess I could do like 1.5 seconds and see what that looks like at the beginning. Oh, notice what I did. I did away with my first section that I had put in. So I'm going to go back to this section and hit the undo button right up here. It's like a little backwards facing arrow, and hit that again. Notice what I originally had there came back, and what I mistakenly put in there is now gone. Okay, so you get the gist of this. If I wanted to, I'm just trying to think, I want to find Just looking for my my watermark logo there. Let's see, that's that. Well, I can't find what I'm looking for there either, but you get the idea. If I wanted to add some text, I'm going to hit the letter T on my keyboard, which is going to add a text box. And here I could put at Coach Mona G, and then I can press down and move this wherever I want to move it. And I can make it whatever size I want to make it. So just put it where I want it, and then so on and so forth. So now we've added B-roll, we've added an intro section from Canva, and then the B-roll, which was this section right here. I inserted a video that I made, and now I can keep on going and adding to this, adjusting where I need to, adding words where I need to, adding a transition where I need to. And when I get it all done and I'm happy with what I've done, I've played it back to make sure that there's no errors. I'm going to now download it so that it's available for me to upload into Canva, so that when I do a Facebook video, I can come into Canva and import that Facebook video into the video editor, add my intro, add my outro on the end, and then download that completed video so that I can upload it to YouTube. When I upload it to YouTube, now I have the intro and the outro music and everything in between. So it's really quite easy, and you just have to play around with it a little bit and check it out. But I hope that that helps. Now let's continue on finishing downloading the video that we created in Canva. I'm going to, oh, right here, incidentally, I'm pointing this out. This video has a total length of 1 minute and 8 seconds. So if I needed to tweak that, maybe I wanted to get it down to a 60-second, I can come down into the timeline and start editing out those 8 seconds that I went over. So when I get it all perfect, then I'm going to go over to the white share button. I'm going to make sure that I go down next to download right here. And this is really important. Make sure that when you are downloading video, or even if it's something that just has animation on it, you have to make sure that you select the MP4 video format in order for all of those animations and the video to be on there. If this were set to JPG or PNG, it would just be a static image. There would be no movement. So be very careful. You select MP4 video. And then, of course, you want all the pages. In this case, it's 3 pages or 3 separate clips. So make sure you have them all selected. Now, maybe here's another option. Maybe I have a 4th page, which is the outro alone. I could download pages 1 through 3 and then come back and download just page 4. So, that just gives you a different option if you want to just download parts of the whole video. Say if you're making promos, you can take 60-second clips here and there and turn it into a promo. So continuing along, now I've selected all 3 pages. I'm going to click the purple download button, and very quickly that video is going to render inside of Canva and be downloaded into the downloads folder on your computer or your laptop. Once it's there, then you're ready to upload it to YouTube because you've added your intro and your outro. It was already on Facebook as a Facebook Live, which incidentally, you can also create some video clips from that Facebook Live right in the Facebook video editor. It's called Facebook Live Producer. So this is taking a little bit longer than I thought, but I just want to make sure that I take you all the way through from the creation process to the download process, and then how to upload it from there. All right. So yeah, this is really taking a little bit longer, as videos typically do. Anytime that you're rendering video, it takes a lot longer than if you're just downloading a static image that has no movement on it or what have you. So okay, there it is. We're finished. Now I want to show you that went into my downloads folder. So if I wanted to, I could open up a brand new tab and go to YouTube, because that's where, remember, I did it on Facebook Live. I added the intro, the outro. Now I'm going to upload it to YouTube. So I come over here to YouTube and I go to my channel by clicking on the little bubble head right here, going to my channel. Once I'm at my channel, then I'm going to come up here to this create button, click on that, upload video. Now, remember, when Canva downloaded that video, it took it into the downloads folder on my laptop. So I'm going to open that up and I'm going to just grab that video and drag it right into YouTube. While that's uploading, I can go ahead and add my title right here, which in this case, I'm just going to put sample video made in Canva. Okay, then you would come down here in the description area, write an in detailed review of what this video is about. And you can get really, really fancy here. You can do timestamps and add captions, et cetera, et cetera. But for the sake of this training, I'm just doing the upload process, okay? So you go ahead and fill in all that description area. This is telling you what the video link is. So maybe you want to save that video link and put it in a note someplace so that you can upload it someplace else later. In the meantime, it's still uploading. If I wanted to drag a thumbnail in here to be like the cover picture of my YouTube video, I can simply go upload thumbnail and then go to, I don't know, we'll just pick this one. Let's pretend it's a thumbnail. And whoops, it's bigger. The file is too big. So you would create a smaller file. I'm not sure, this one may be too big too. But if you create the thumbnail in Canva, then you know that it's going to be the right file size. Anyway, that's what you would do. Create the thumbnail in Canva and then upload it, download it from Canva to your desk, your laptop downloads folder, and then upload it in YouTube as the thumbnail picture. Okay, then you're going to go next. And it's really, you should have the subtitles on when you're creating the video, because to add subtitles here, I think they're manually going to have to be put in, or you would have to get an outside subscriber like rev.com and have them transcribe the video for you, and then you can put it in. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on that. But I believe that you need to upload the video with the subtitles already included, unless you have a program for creating those subtitles as you're creating the video. Okay, and now next. Right now, what YouTube is doing is checking to make sure that there's no violations, copyright violations for music or things like that. This is really the last chance that you get to edit your video before you put it up. Now, mind you, you can take it down and delete it after you put it up, but you want to try and get everything really ready to go before you get to this stage. And then continuing along, next, then you follow the procedures. I always click public. I want it to be available for everybody. You can also set it as a premiere, so YouTube will premiere your video. You can schedule it out if you want it to come up at a different time. And then this is really important. Do children or kids appear in this video? And then you want to make sure that in the very beginning you are selected whether this is for children or whether it's not for children. This is for the protection of children. So if it's something that's, questionable, then I wouldn't upload it. But, if you're uploading something that's questionable, just make sure that it's targeted not for children. And then the last step is to simply hit that blue button to publish. I'm not going to be doing that because I don't want to put this on my YouTube channel, but that's all you would do is hit that publish button. And now you have completed the process. You recorded a video elsewhere or in Zoom or Facebook Live, and then you took that video into Canva, you added some, an intro, an outro, maybe some transition slides, music bed, what have you. Incidentally, on the music bed, be very careful, because what is okay copyright music in Canva may not necessarily be copyright music in YouTube. So you may want to consider using, oh gee, I can't remember the name of that. There's a music where you can get copyright free music and you subscribe to it, and then you can use all the copyright free music that you want. I haven't had problems with Canva music not being, or being flagged as a violation in YouTube, but you don't want to take a chance, you know? So the very worst, the very worst scenario is download the video without music and then add your music using YouTube music or something like that. Anyway, I am going to stop this share. I hope that that has been helpful to you. It's really, really easy. There's other video editing programs that you could use. For example, I'm a Mac, so iMovie comes along with my laptop as an option, a free option. You can also get iMovie on your iPhone and do video editing in there if you don't have a Mac. If you're a Windows user, one that is, I've heard, easy to use, I'm not familiar with it, but DaVinci is supposed to be very user-friendly. CapCut is another video editor that you can use both on your phone, and there is a desktop or laptop application that you can use. Windows Movie Maker. I mean, there's lots of different options of video editing programs, but what you want to do when you're just beginning are use the easy one. To me, Canva is just a no-brainer. You can do most everything that you need to do in Canva. And if you would like a 30-day free trial, then just hit me up and I will give you my link, or I'll put my link in the description so you can get 30 days free, save money. It works out to be like $9 or $10 a month. And I promise you, it's one of the best business expenses that you'll ever get, because you can just do so much. You can create presentations, you can do videos, you can create reels and stories and social media posts, and on and on and on, letterhead, business cards. I can't say enough about how much I love Canva. That's going to do it. I'm at 12:27, so I better hurry really quick. Thank you so much, Kim Granata Clark from Ergonomics and You, for requesting this video. I hope that it helps. If you have any questions, you, Kim, or anyone else, please don't hesitate to reach out. And if you have an idea for an upcoming video, I'd like to know that too. I am here in your corner cheering you on. So until next week, everybody, may God richly bless you. Bye-bye now.